thought that was closer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. I'm Jason the Nice One, and welcome to all those that are in the chat. Thank you for Paula for being here. We've had a nice discussion beforehand in the chat. I'm glad to see you here. If all the rest of you that are in the chat, welcome. Happy Independence Day. I'm very glad, excited to begin a new series here on the channel, JTM's Independence Day celebration. And this year is the first year. And we're going to celebrate it by watching watch party for Disney's Newsies, the Broadway musical. And I'm very excited for that. This is actually going to be the beginning, the very first time that I'll be streaming a stage musical, an actual musical from Broadway that was filmed on national tour. And I'll explain that in a minute, the details behind that. But I'm very excited for that. For those of you that have never experienced that, something live on stage like that, or especially never got to see the Broadway musical version, original Broadway cast of Disney's Newsies on Broadway, this is going to be excited for you. I'm so excited for you. And for those of you that have seen this, actually it was originally broadcast in cinemas, in IMAX, all across the country back in 2017. And it was wonderful. I got to experience that in my local theater here as well. And I did get to see the national tour that this was a taping of. And it's the same exact production you'd see on Broadway. Exact same. They brought the whole set. There was no scaling down, any of that. Sometimes they have to do that on tour, but this one is a very simple set. You'll see it's an incredible set design. I've been a theater artist for a long time, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes, Paul, I apologize. Yeah, that is, YouTube sometimes takes a little bit. But they've been having problems, but you take your time. We're doing great. Yeah, it looks like things are still there. Yep, so wonderful. And those of you that are also watching this via instant replay, thank you for joining us at the channel this week. I'm so very happy for your support, very, very much. And I want to thank you all. Let's take care of some housekeeping. Please remember, if you have not hit the like button, please do so. That helps the channel out. As well as if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. And it's at no cost to you. Both these help the channel tremendously. They cost nothing. You will get notifications. You get notifications. You will not be spammed. Just notifications of any events that are coming to the channel or videos or things that are being posted to the channel. That's all you will receive. YouTube does not spam. As well as if you, there has been some challenges here with YouTube. A couple of issues I want to talk about that for a bit here. Sometimes you have to hit. You don't get notifications. And so one way around that is when you find a stream that you want to be notified of, you want to attend, you want to be notified when it starts, hit the bell icon. That means the notify me, the bell icon. What that will do is that will give you it will notify you the moment the stream or the video starts. Usually about a minute before, on average, is the length, the time, but usually delayed, but not very much. And you'll be saying, "Oh, I got to get there. I'm late or whatever. They'll make sure that you get notified. Also, there's some issues that I'm going to talk about real quick here when it comes to YouTube here in just a moment. But let me finish with housekeeping. For those of you that are interested in membership-only benefits, this channel does have a Patreon. I'm very excited for that, and I hope that you will be too as well. That is in the description section below. Let me go ahead and get down there real quick here. It is via Venmo right now. It will be available on PayPal soon. But you can go ahead and in the Venmo app, or you can have the desktop version. You need to search for the following address. This is the channel's official Venmo account. There we go. I'll leave that up there. You click on that, and you can contribute any amount that you would like. And what that does, it gives you a benefit. Your comments, you can add a comment with it, with that super chat. Anything you'd like to ask, anything to comment on, you will go to the first of the lineup of all the people in the chat. But also, if you're a Patreon member, which that's the next one I'm going to talk about here in a moment, that also comes with a great benefit. Not Patreon, that's on Patreon here. I appreciate your patience. This is the Patreon website address. You have the app on the phone, or what you can ever. Oh, good grief! Just that's I'm not going to put that address on there. Just pardon my witness just a moment here. That will never fit on the channel's page, so we'll be fine. This is case sensitive. Awesome, Paula. That's great. There we go. That's the address there. You get also your comments come before even the super chats. To let you know, I do not ignore any super chats whatsoever. Never do. And again, that's for super chats, and that is for Patreon membership. What I do is I do make note. I star every comment, and I make a note of it here. And then if I do not get to your comment or question during the stream, I will answer them on my own and get back with you via Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger or via your email. And you can always send comments to me via those venues as well as the channel's official email, which is Jason_Evans55@outlook.com. This is the official email of the channel. Put that down. Also, my official website for this channel. So that as you're coming in, welcome. And so go ahead and get your description section below. This is where you can find the videos on the source to watch the movie. The rentals are all $3, but it's free with subscription to Disney Plus. It is a Disney property. The official website for the channel and for my blog, and all that information is on that on this on the page that's that page. So that'll get you all the blog information, everything that you need to know about the channel. Alrighty. And also, I think that's everything. Yes, and also. If you need the instant message me, I apologize here. Usually it only allows us 5,000 characters, that description. I went over that, which is weird. A lot of information to show an unusual situation thing that we're watching, so that's why I'm doing this for you. My Facebook Messenger as well, and or you can also get through Instagram as well. It's the first time I've gotten so technical. All right, there it is. I'll have those up, and I'll go those at the end. I have those now in this chat. All right, and of course the email. You can get a hold of me at any of those if you want all of that. Now, also to let you know, I think you are aware of it, that we do have you notice we've collaborated. I've collaborated with Katie from Pop and the Popcorn and Kyle from Flex Movies and Pop Culture 13 on a new channel, K&J Reviews, a weekly show dedicated to reviews of our favorite films, past and present. And we do plan on creating a brand new channel strictly for K&J Reviews. That will be coming soon. Stay tuned to this channel along with Katie and Kyle's for more information about that. That will be coming soon. But our dear friend Kyle has had to have 2 surgeries done, and any super chats as well as Patreon memberships for this channel for the foreseeable future will be donated to Kyle to help him with unexpected expenses. He is, because of therapy, excellent therapy, he's unemployed right now. Thank you for your kindness in advance. That money will go to him. Take care of yourself, my dear friend. I love you and Katie both. You're in our thoughts and prayers, and now that you're back on YouTube, the wonderful channel is back. We pray for your speedy recovery and the day you can return to work, not have to rely on what a lot of people are ashamed to call charity. But we're not ashamed. We love you. And I love both Katie and Kyle. They've become a family to me. I love them both. They're not just merely friends, they're family. And I'm going to give you here Katie's YouTube channel. Please check that out. It is absolutely they're wonderful channels. This is Katie. There we go. This is kind of... Paula and Sonny, thank you for starting to follow me on Instagram. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll get back on Paula. I think I follow you, but I'll make sure I check on that. All righty. I appreciate all your patience here. And if that's everything, we're going to go ahead and get ready to start here. For those of you still in chat, just give me a few more minutes while we're doing this. Go ahead and make sure you've got everything up and on pause. If you do happen to be using one of the other ones for Red, not Disney Plus, like Paula has, go ahead. There's like a commercial for smoking. Make sure you get up to that point and then hit pause. Make sure you also that you have your closed captions on as well, and that'll be exciting. And remember, please no spoilers in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you, or in the replay as well, in the comments, if this was your first time ever experiencing a live stage musical on film, or if you've experienced that, great. Or what if you have seen this, and it's not with cinemas, it was in IMAX. Let me know what your experience was, and you can do this during the chat or in the comments as well. I'm excited. But again, if you have seen this, please no spoilers in the chat. That's to be fair. Let's get rid of myself. I'm getting ready here. And like I did say in the latter part, that the total amount of time that this is going to take here real quickly is going to be 2 hours and 29 minutes. That is the total time. Now, this is going to be treated just like when you see something live. There is a first act and a second act, and usually a 10 to 15 minute intermission. We're only going to take a 5 minute. And so I'll have a count down, clock and go and stretch, go to the bathroom, get some other snacks, stretch out, and get ready to go, and then we'll come back. So this one here. The 5 minute break. Two would be 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's going to take 20 minutes because this gives us a lot of time for people to come in. They're getting out from their breaks. It's 2 o'clock on 2 o'clock Central Time and 3 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm trying to get this done before you all go out for your evenings and your firework displays. And 2 courses, 1 hour and 5 minutes. All right, for those of you that may be on, I don't think there's any free, but if you need a timestamp at any time, just let me know. I'll be watching it on YouTube. I actually own it. I bought it on it was used to be iTunes, so I have my own personal copy of it. It's not available to buy. It's something, I don't know why Disney did this. They're missing such a great opportunity. Some of these musicals are really doing. They're just relying on streaming only, which is so absolutely sad. I'm hoping they'll change their mind on that, because you never know when streaming services go down and things like that. You want to have a physical copy. I would love one. So, all righty. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll get the clock ready. I'm going to go ahead and move here. Get ready to start. Mine has a little smoking thing for curl de ville and smoking. If you have that, just let that then pause up. Alrighty. Alright, I'm going to start the countdown. Make sure you're at pause. And once again, your closed captions are on and no spoilers in the chat. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Play. I'm excited for you guys. I'm so excited. It's an incredible musical. I think in a lot of ways it's better than the original film. Disney's film was great, but thanks. I'll talk about this during the show itself while we progress. I was actually here during the taping. I was front row center behind the conductor. Because that seized the day if you've seen the original film. It's great set design, projections. Look at this. The technology, it's great. Okay. Okay, go ahead and hit play if you have it on pause. I've already started. Let me start real quick. I'm going to pause mine. I'm going to start again. I guess I'm behind you guys. Just one moment here. I'll go back. Everybody pause, please. Get back to the beginning. Pause. There is a delay, so make sure you're paused, Paula. Okay, and you're ready at 0? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Okay, if we're all ready to go. All right. 5, 4. Okay, and when you do start, you should be. Yeah, we'll be starting right at where it says Disney. Okay, that's where it should be. All right, Paula. That's and I'm glad to do this for you, Paula. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, this is this I'm so excited. The set design, the projections, it's just again it is in a lot of ways Harvey Fierstein, which you probably know a lot for film and all that. He did Kinky Boots and La Cage aux Folles, which Birdcage is based on. And so excited to seize the day if you remember the film was a film. But he took some elements I'll talk about when they come that made this better. The main thing is having Jack be cast right as a Brooklyn boy who understands that. Christian Bale was under contract, very uncomfortable in the role. He's from Manchester. He was uncomfortable in the role. And he had no story arc, nothing. And so that's the problem. We have that here. And here's Crutchie, of course, if you're familiar with the film. And Jack Kelly, played by the incredible Jeremy Jordan. You probably know him from Smash, Joyful Noise with Dolly Parton and Queen Latifah, and from the film version of let me look at real quick here. Ooh. Also, they introduced Santa Fe with the movie in the beginning and developed this characters, this relation between Jack and Crutchie in the beginning. That they don't wait till later. Lived in New York, trust me, he's right. He's so good in this role. At this point, when he did this, he was around 35 when he did this, playing a 17-year-old. Here he's about 30, about 36, 37. Now, he was in Jamie Wellerstein in the film version of The Last 5 Years. Did a lot of television. He was also the lead in Clyde Barrow and Bonnie and Clyde the musical version of the film. I love this song. There was Jimmy Collins in the TV series Smash. Randy Garrity in Joyful Noise. This is what we call, in a stage musical, the I want song. This is what he wants. He wants escape. He's tired. His father's gone. He's tired. This is during the labor movement. That's why I picked this for Independence Day. The labor movement is the turn of the century. The unions were beginning, and big business was fighting against what we call the robber barons, where the Industrial Revolution caused to make slave laborers out of the common man. This was the next step. This really happened, this story of Jack Kelly and the Newsboys. It states in here that he probably, most like Crutchie, has polio. And with medicines they had, whatever, he could, physical therapy, he could learn to walk without that crutch, but he needs that. But he was poor, he's homeless. A live orchestra. In stage musicals, musical songs come up when the emotion is so high that it's. I'm glad you love it. Emotion is so high. Only music can let us feel what they're doing, not just hear it, feel what they're going through. Oh, he's supposed to have been on stage. He was on a couple of series. On one series, I can't remember, it was a gay-themed television show. But I can't remember what it was. But he's a great actor on Broadway. He was in the stage musical version of the book of Tuck Everlasting. And of course, Newsies. This was the original leads for the Broadway production. So these are the leads, and then we have the people that were in the touring, from the touring cast that have come in. Now we're going to now. So I love this now that we. Here we go. Sends chills up my spine. And this is what Mozart, what wonderful about music, says. This is how God hears prayers. You can understand what each person's saying. Have to, from Brooklyn. See, here we go. You put your, you have the closed captions are really good with this. If you haven't turned them on, please do. So how the set moves them from different places. Movies are naturalism. It's actual real life. Stage, it's a reflection of life. They don't have the room or the technology to do that. So this is how they do that with the movement of these. That's real steel, guys. It was built. These poor guys had so many knee problems. Some of them had to take breaks for knee surgery, and they're 20 in their 20s at the time. You can hear them. So it's the magic of live theater. But you feel this. They feel they're serious. They take their job serious. And now we're about to begin the story. And now we're going into why I chose this for Independence Day, is the labor movement. And labor is fighting unionizing. And this is a true story about how Jack starts a union with a young, you'll meet him, called Davey. And so the trolley strikers are striking. They're going to strike as well. To say, because you're going to see what's going to happen. They're going to raise the cost of each paper a penny a paper, which is destroying these. It hurts these kids. But in real life, Joseph Pulitzer helped Jack, but in a story you need an antagonist, so they had to make him the antagonist, kind of dramatic license, and to make him an antagonist, and so he's the enemy in this. And they work for him. The manager of the Newsboys is a guy named Wiesel, which they call him Weasel. If you've seen the movie, you know all this. That's just mean. Do that to a crippled boy like that. And also the choreography. That also communicates feeling where music is not enough. Choreography is amazing in this. They do things that you don't learn in any PE class or normal dance class. That's the wonderful about musicals. About 13 minutes instead of like an hour or two. You have everything you need to know about these boys, their atmosphere, everything they work in. You know everything, ready to go. And you're excited. You see the audience. You hear them. They're excited. Such a good character actor. Ben Cook, you might know, he's from the national tour. He was just playing the Spielberg's version of West Side Story. He played, I can't remember the character's name, but one of the Jets that he's played. When they did the number G Officer Krupke, he imitated Krupke. Here he plays the role of Race, which is it Dan Cassidy in the movie, the one that smoked the cigars? No. This is Davey. He's a young boy whose father got injured. He was a trolley worker. So he's selling news to make money for his family because his father said you don't have a union, so his father couldn't. was very, very faithful to the film in a lot of ways. We just expanded it. You'll see that if you listen to the big expansions. This is he is from the original Broadway cast, and so yes, the brother. Most of these boys are from the national tour. They Andrew's face right here. It's like, man, what are we? You have Chucky here? What the heck? Now we established what they're going to do in their relationship, and we're going to move. They love their job. They love doing what they do. They're responsible for themselves. They don't have to answer to anybody. They're independent, even though they're orphans, a lot of them. Or they're like Davey, working to support their family because their parents are injured. Well, Steve Blanchard here, who's playing Pulitzer, he's also from the national tour, as well as Medda, who was actually played in the film version of by Anne Margaret. And that's another difference is Medda is a bigger role in this one. A whole different type of role in the film. It's all from the national tour. Excellent actor. And also, Nunzio here. There's only a doubling up in a chorus. Seems like this cast of 100, but they all make different. All these people are making different. In the beginning, where they had the nuns, this guy, she was the lady, the nun, the Irish nanny. There'll be cops. Nunzio later will play Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, it's fun. This is a new song that Pulitzer sings in this show. In the show, Robert Duvall, who played it in the room, did not sing. Does this sound familiar? Jerk. He was really not like this. He actually helped them and helped Jack Kelly. So that tells you what he's feeling in his brain. Only music can do this. I play this character in the show locally here. It's fun. It's a great song. You're right, Paula. Definitely. You're completely right. Yeah. We're paying for it today. We are. And now we're even more. It's even worse. Now we're dealing with the fascists. The people that want to go back to the days of Hitler. Nobody can understand it. We're just silent. What apathy. That's what's inspiring about these boys is they represent the millennials, like the millennials today. They decide, I'm going to be the change in the world that I want to see. And this is what these boys do. And that's what they did. And they won. They won. They compromised and they got people, the robber barons to compromise. I'm familiar with the movie here. Snyder runs the jail. You're gonna see a lot more of the character of Crutchie too. He's expanded here. It was not in the film. And here we go. Of course, this is Medda, who's played by Anne. Right now, it's Aisha de Haas is her name. She's an amazing actress. And she's black. Another issue that was not talked about in the film. This really happened. A whole different character. She's amazing. This is a new song, a different song. They did this is an original song written for. Um, it's Aisha de Haas. Excuse me. This was the you saw him? Yeah. She played Tavern Waitress in Across the Universe. She was the blanket woman, the homeless woman that attacked in the film version of Rent. Um, and yeah, mostly television. She's pretty brand new to the theater. And this tale explains everything about her story and the relations between blacks and the white man at this time. This is about turn of the century, about 1905. And with Katherine here, this instead of the male reporter, we get a female reporter since she's a woman's the suffragettes, women's rights, and so she's an up and coming woman reporter. And then Jack's got the hots for us, and now we got a story arc. And so we have a story arc now. We didn't end the film. So now we have a balcony and how we can kind of see them both. It's the magic of theater. And this is Aisha de Haas. You see her. And well, and This is a new song for him. He's fallen for her. And of course, yeah. Sorry. I'm having problems with. The smart aleck of kids like we normally have. Here we go. There's Jeremy. Of course. There's Andrew. Just experimenting. You can see this on the IMDb page. I'll give you all that. And Ben Fankhauser, he was in the original Broadway cast, but he's also mostly been on television. Yeah, he's mostly on television. This was his first big breakthrough role. But you also notice one thing about what is amazing about this. Every musical theater has always been where they take in a time period that they put modern orchestrations to communicate with that, and you'll hear you heard it in the film version. And here, this is from the movie called The World War Now. Hey, now that's rock. It's a traditional Broadway. Right here, listen to the electric guitar right here coming up. See? They connect to an audience, gets them. They're playing to their audience. This is where you can play to your audience. You can't in film. There's too many of them. Here, a generation's a little more tight. You know who you're playing to, who's coming to your theater. It's a smaller demographic. I do too. It's a great. This one will also, it'll get to the point that they get so, emotion gets so high that even dance has got to take over. Music isn't enough. We'll see this several times here. The upcoming strike, you'll see these elements like West Side Story. Crutchie, I love it. It's great voices. The choreography is not so juvenile. These boys are dancers, trained dancers, and they're not trying to be so modern. And this, even more than the film did, tone boys that real boys, you don't have to be gay. Straight boys dance too. It's cool. So I love that, the way they write. Oh, I love it. You get a live orchestra. Now we've moved real quick to Pulitzer's offices. I love stage. Let you use your imagination more. Not that I don't love film. Trust me, I do. But this channel is also dedicated to live theater. Yeah, boy. You tell them. This is the emotion. I see a lot of them too here. People used to scream and say, well, he's overacting. You got to remember, he's ignoring the camera. He's performing in front of a huge house of 1,000 or more people. This doesn't work on a stage. You've got to be big and loud. That's why they call stage actors hams. People like Ethel Merman didn't work on stage because they're so used to being big and they have to fill a big theater, not the screen right here in your face. That's the differences in the genres as well. Now we're at the pub. So you got the audience, they're feeling it. They're really feeling it. And that's what makes you feel that energy. I would rather perform on stage than anything. Al Pacino was asked, which does he prefer? The same man that plays Wiesel. Is it the Setsa? I will see that coming. Whatever. Jewish people talk this way. Yeah. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. And why does nobody want to take Brooklyn? Now, Brooklyn is not some easy nice little kid. He's good in the film. This Tommy Bracco. This guy is big. You don't want to mess with him. I love her. She really good. He's got something to Art Bennell with. He's got a story arc. He's not just by himself. Ooh. See the challenges? Someone's challenging. And their reporter's right along with it. This adds much more suspense to the story. That got their attention. So she can't believe. See, this is so much more stakes to this story. So people say, "Why do you make musicals out of movies? It's stupid." This is when it works, guys. And don't generalize. Try it. Look what you would have missed. They're just different. They're not better than one another. They're just different. Okay. You're not going to succeed, buddy, so give it up. Look at that's steel, but the thing is, they put styrofoam around it to age it. I'm a designer, guys. I love it. And it looks like it's aged. It's amazing. Give it up. She gets the honesty out of him. Now, she's so beautiful. Love her and adore her. She's, I've, I actually got to first see her because I missed this with my mother. We couldn't see it. We saw the national tour, so we saw this, but I first saw her on Broadway, and she played Glinda in Wicked. Now we get to see into her. It's what we call a patter song. You're used to the Music Man. Remember the train sequence? He's like, what a talk, what a talk, what a talk, 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 what a talk, what a talk. What a pick that pat. This is a patter song. It's almost like rap, a 1905 version of rap. And the projection, I love it. This is hard to do. Let me tell you, I've done patter songs. Played Barnum and P.T. Barnum and Barnum. It's a museum song. You've got the words. You can kill me now. It takes forever to learn them. Love it. So she's nervous. The pattern mentions she's nervous. She's lots at stake here. And that matches. The whole idea of musical theater again is you're getting into here and into here. Which can't do on film or on television. You get it in musicals, on stage, and in books. And that's exciting. You get to see it. Some people get to see it on stage if they couldn't because it was so expensive. And the original run on Broadway sold out really quickly. It's hard to get tickets. The technology is getting so much better. Amen, sister. You go, girl. Bravo! Yeah, he definitely is, Paula. He's wonderful, isn't he? And I think they all are. The whole ensemble, everybody. And here's where you really see, like the West Side Story come into play, with the dancing takes over, is with the strike. It just sends chills up my spine just thinking about it. And yes, he's wonderful. These two guys are really good too. They were on Broadway as well as a national tour as well. Mm-hmm. He's so good, this young guy, kid. Oh, I'm trying to remember who did the who played this part on the movie. I remember his name. He was the lead in American Werewolf in Paris. Here we go. Seize the Day, my favorite song in the whole show and from the original film, besides Santa Fe. Bill Pullman played the reporter. David Moscow. Yes. Oh, that's right. He was young Josh in Big. Yeah, I played Tom, the younger Tom Hanks. Yeah, he was the lead in that. Here's some new lyrics too. I agree with you. Their stillness sometimes works better. They shifted the choreography. to a different place here. Brothers. Oh. Ooh. Here we go. See, you're feeling it? Building and building and building. It's just, oh, the stakes are getting higher. Now you'll see why he was nominated for a Tony Award, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. I'm pausing. Our mind is just locked up here for just a second. I really just want to pause real quick. I hate to do this. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. I am so sorry, guys. What's happening here? Sometimes this happens with YouTube. It doesn't rarely happen, but oh yeah, let me get rid of this. A lot of this is what's causing. It's just one moment. A lot of this is my problem, isn't it? Okay, now we'll go. I'll be right back. I'm just going to reset real quick here. Just 1 second. Okay. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay. I was right where we started. You can go ahead and start again. And let me, while we're paused, yes, I do. Yes, they're all believable. Yes. Christian, yeah, they're all very believable. David Mosca, all of them were. Yeah, they're just different. They're just different. And That's what made it a kind of unique thing. What makes it wonderful about the three genres. They're not better than one another. They're just different. That's what makes them so wonderful. And you're very right, Paula. Exactly right on the dot. And with us on the stage, it was kind of nice just to kind of, as the original creators and the composer of this, of course, is man that wrote Little Mermaid, Alan Menken, and the wonderful, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Newsies. He did all of this, and he said we're very young, so we want to take this because people wanted to see it on stage. They thought this would be a great stage musical. They tried forever to not do that. They didn't want to do this, and they said, well, we could do it for licensing and let the kids do it. But for some reason, when they just did it, it's a very limited run on Broadway, it became a huge hit. So the national tour now, they filmed this, and now it's being done by everybody. Everybody's doing it in all different types of productions. I've seen productions here locally. The one I was in had girls in it because they had female Newsies. Broadway did it because they had enough Disney princesses, so they wanted to have the guys have their time, and the boys could think it's cool to dance as well. It doesn't make you gay, and so just ridiculous. So that's what's great. All right, we're going to go ahead and start again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm a little back behind. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Sorry, let me go ahead and get this. I know we were right out here just when this part we were here. So you get to the part now where he was just about. I just was talking about how he nominated for a Tony Award. So I'm right there. 5702 is where I'm at. All righty, and Jack's got his back turned to Weasel. Okay. All righty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. Thank you so much, Paula. You're awesome, as always. Oh, here we go. Get it. Yeah, just the atmosphere when you're live in a theater, the emotion is so much higher. You don't have the screen, so that's what makes it different. Just different. So once again, Paula, you're exactly right with these comments. Nope. Yep. And that's about to break into dance as well as stage combat, stunt work. It's called stage combat on stage. These are a lot of these stage combat choreographers are stuntmen in film. They just take it on stage to make it look believable on film without people getting hurt. This actor replaced Andrew on Broadway when he left Broadway. See, it's building more. Here we go. No more to say. We can't talk anymore. Only dance now. It's going to take over to demonstrate their anger. West Side Story. Drawing the line. Mm. The choreographer won the best Tony for choreography. See why. Here we go. Break out. Now, see right here, that one movement here. See? Spit in the hand. You don't learn this in PE. Oh, man. This is hard. Now here we go with the newspapers. And I finally say, fine, Pulitzer, you want to fool around with this here. Here's what we think of your stinking newspaper. This is for the balcony. Hi, Mr. Froggy, great. Had to meet you. Glad you're welcome. Welcome to the chat. Like to join us? There are ways to watch the video. They're in the description section. So let me know if you need a timestamp. But welcome. Glad you've joined us. Now the stage combat takes over, like in film. This is actual fighting. It looks real, but people aren't hurt. This is choreographed by an actual stuntman who works in Hollywood. He adapts it for stage. See? Now here, they say they don't. They bump shoulders, but it looks like they bumped heads. Now here we go. We're even more angry. Let's go. Now right here, I don't know how any of them did this. The famous leapfrog. Watch it. Dear Lord. How? See White won the Tony Award, the choreographer. Look at it. This is not easy. The guy up at the top. So he did it. They're capturing this for film or posterity. Oh, wow. Oh. Bravo. Standing ovation. They got a standing ovation every single night, every single performance on Broadway and on tour. Ooh, it chills up my spine. What a way. Oh, that's what we call a showstopper. Sometimes I was there one time. This stopped the show for almost 5 minutes, 5 minutes. They wouldn't stop. Whew, I'm exhausted. Here we go. Now we go back to stage combat. Cinematography is fantastic here. No, this is still Act One. This is still Act One, fellow. It's got to end on a big high note to leave the audience wanting to come back. We haven't reached that yet. That's a trick. Well, that's, yeah. He wasn't actually in there. Now, this is how we do. You don't. Yeah, that was a sound effect. Oh, Crutchie, dang it. Look at this way. You son of a bitch. Bastard. Okay. Okay, you're ahead. Are you seeing Jack sing Santa Fe at the finale? Let me know, Paula. Okay, we're right now about to hear Jack's finale song, his final rendition of Santa Fe. He's done. He wants to go. He wants to leave. He's done. Well, you really got ahead, Paul. Yeah, so you don't have ads or any issues or problems with Disney Plus. I don't blame him for feeling this way. He just wants to go. He wants a Santa Fe. Yeah, they do. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I do too. Should have gone with them instead of YouTube. I just can't pause on iTunes and Apple TV. It gets the sync gets behind. So he wants, I gotta go. I gotta get out. It's not worth these boys' lives. I can't win this game. Oh. Jeremy Jordan is freaking brilliant. So is the guy too. He's a little bit younger than him, so he had some youthfulness about him. I'll be there. I hate flies. Sick of them. So, there we go. Different Santa Fe version. Much larger and longer song than in the movie. We're all going. Let's now pause it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Now we're at intermission. Okay, Paul, you need to pause it. You need to go back. You need to be where it says Act 2 on the screen. We have just ended, and we're going to take intermission. So you're quite a bit far ahead of us, which is fine. That's okay. So we're going to take a pause now in Act 2 and have an intermission. They're going to take 15. We're going to take 5. So it gives you a chance to get up, stretch. I need to go to the bathroom, get some snacks, things like that, and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the battery back on, and then we'll be back. All righty. Just 1 second here. Let me. Make sure I've got everything here up and running. It's daylight. It's what? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You having fun already? I apologize because I had this weird set. I forgot to put this back up. So I appreciate your patience here. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and set that timer, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
10, 9.
Oh, no. This. Okay, we're back. Just a few more minutes for those that are just coming back, and then we'll start. All right, what it says Act 2. Paula, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. You missed you a little behind. That's natural. There's always a delay between time zones and our computers, how slow they are, and all different factors. It's amazing what can happen. So. Yeah, I've never had that problem. I've got excellent. I've got permanent internet. Yeah, I've got a landline, Ethernet. I don't know what's that's weird. That's weird. I've never. That's got to be something on YouTube. Of course. Now, these streaming services are just—they're not reliable sometimes. They're just not. Disney is usually one of the most reliable. YouTube is usually too. I don't use my iTunes because I can't pause it because then the syncing of the sound and that drives me crazy. I can't watch it. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and why don't we go ahead real quick here and I'm gonna stand up here for just a moment. Let's just do a little bit of a. Alrighty. Okay, let's stand up. Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Sorry. You want me to see that? Come on, let's stretch here. Woo! I need to prison. Now I've disappeared. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Alright. Start here. Okay, go ahead, Paul, and get back to Act 2. We're going to start. So if you want to get back real quick and get started, paused on Act 2, we'll get started here. Let me know when you're back on Act 2, so you won't be far behind on us. Let me know. Please let me know in the chat right away as soon as you get there. Get on Act 2 and pause, and we'll get going. Yeah. That standing ovation for Seize the Day, that happened every single performance, not only on Broadway, but on national tour. When I saw it on national tour, it's actually, it was a showstopper, actual, real showstopper. It stopped for over 5 minutes. The audience would not stop clapping. Friends of mine that saw it on Broadway, they said one night they saw it, and it lasted 15 minutes. Audience was sold out. A lot of newcomers had come into the cast, and their families were there and everything, and they could not stop it. That has not happened. That happened in the golden age of Broadway. People like Ethel Merman, Carol Channing, Mary Martin, and all them. Patti LuPone would do that. I saw Patti LuPone do that in Evita. Stopped the show for literally 10 minutes. The applause would not stop because their performances deserved it. These guys were big. They had no mics. I was trained with no mic. I didn't have body mics until I started working professionally. I had to sing over it in a loud crowd of 2,000 to 3,000 people with a live orchestra, and I had to be heard over that. That's what this generation bears. They're taught to rely on microphones too much. No, you always act and behave as if that microphone isn't working. Even when the leads have, you'll see they have two of them. That's if both of them have gone out. Don't slack. A real professional, true professional will up their game and always keep their game up here, way high, never let down. Seize the Day, it's basically on stage, it's because of the emotion. It takes a little bit longer, but that's the way they do. They want you to feel it. They want you to go out and feeling that in your gut, which you can't do on film. You can't do on film. You just can't. Only live on stage can you do that. Doesn't make it worse. It's different, and that's why that's what being on stage and seeing live stage. People say, I don't want to go see stage. It's boring. I go to sleep on it. No, not if you sit there and pay attention and get involved in it and get into the music, because that's what happens. Well, that's no problem. So just let me know when you're on there. We want to help you out. Thank you for your patience. Those are in replay. You can do whatever you want, because when you're watching it, she's not here. So we're not here. So you can do whatever you want. Okay. Just let me know when you're there. I'll know the moment you're on, and we'll start again. I know it's exciting to watch it again, but it's hard on these streaming to rewind like that. I usually hold it down and you can see it on the preview screen. Depends on the browser and some streaming services doesn't let you see that. Okay, you out there, Paula? Please let me know. We're going to start. All right. I'm going to start, Paula. So we're going to move on about some terrors, and I don't want to get interfere with everyone's there. It's okay. You're okay. You meant nothing wrong, Paula. It just happened. So, okay. All righty. I'm going to start the countdown, and we're going to play again. All righty. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've started play. Going to hit play, Paula. You're only going to be a few seconds. Of course, Act 2, you know the movie. What is it going to begin with, Paula? King of New York. Of course. You got to bring them back in. Water. Hold your water. Hey. Watch it. The main difference, Paula, basically was that this just raised the stakes for the character of Jack. There was a story arc. That's the difference. There wasn't it wasn't in the film. And that was nobody's fault but the writers. Specs is his name. Seriosity? That's not 1905 spit talk. spoiled is your oyster. It's written in the script as oyster. Your oyster. Your oyster. Your oyster. Your oyster. You know, your fancy clam with the pearl inside. Jeez Louise. They turn this into a tap number. Yeah. Yep. It's a great way to open Act 2. Jeff Calhoun's great. What he does here is great. Plus, with a female reporter, she kind of a little more relaxed with the boys than a male reporter. Sorry, that's why you should shut the camera off. I don't care. Paul doesn't care. We didn't know the choreographer make fun of. We make fun of him for that. It's like, what is this? This is old school Broadway tapping. They don't do choreography, but they do movement. I don't complain because that's all I could do. Me trying to do that, not without an ambulance standing by. I've tapped, but not at that. Famous Gene Kelly broom dance, homage to Gene Kelly. I gotta get the spoons in somewhere. There we go. No man should be physically able to do the splits like these guys do it. Ouch! Hurts, painful to watch. Ah! Jack was actually Jack. He actually existed, Paula. It's not a composite. He's a real life. He actually existed. He's written exactly what he did. But instead of working against Pulitzer and he worked together. They were both fighting against Hearst, who you never meet. But they had to have an antagonist. That's why they changed it for the stage version and the movie. Yeah, he actually existed. But good question, Paul. Love those bloomers. Don't boo her. Why is he grabbing his crotch? Because he thinks it hurts? Dude. Here we go. Oh, I was just like, come on, bring it on in, boys. Here we go. When the American musical theater is good, it's like nothing else. Yeah, isn't that awesome? What's a dramaturg in there? Bravo. Great shot of the audience. They were actually there. Great editing. The editor was great putting all this together. That's no easy task, trust me. When we do, of course, an encore to move scenery. Now we're going to get to see more that you never got to see Crutchie in the second half. Not till the end. Now we get to see him in the jail. It's going to break your heart. Andrew Keenan-Bolger. This was a new song added for him. This is not the original Broadway production. They added it for the tour. I'm so glad they did. Poor guy. He has a heart of gold. I think he was nominated for a supporting actor at the Tony Award for this. He's got the most beautiful eyes. He's got the perfect personality. Perfectly cast. Great makeup. That has to be really thick. More thicker than film for it to be seen in the balcony. Same technique. Same the way you do it on film and television, but just thicker, bigger. Isn't that great? The camera to see the lights, you can actually see what it's like. But you see this on high definition television, you can see the lights. It's so beautiful. There's even people sleeping above in tenements. Yeah, for safety, those are real life burning candles they have on either side of the stage. Assistant stage managers with fire extinguishers ready to go. Now we're going back to the theater. And there's Jack hiding out. So keep it moving. Oh, I love her outfits, her costumes. That's a wig, obviously. That's hard work. Each wig is hand done with each strand of hair poked through. It's like latch hook. Hard work. Oh. So she plays a big part. A real friend to him. Amen, sister. what we call a flat, simple, old school. In a minute, you'll see how they're built. Listen, boy. Yes. That's what all my friends say. My family says the same thing to me. For a little kid, that's excellent diction. Woo! Look at him. He did? Table to palaver? It's like my granddaughter. Whoa. So that's how they're built. But yeah. How do you do that? It's got you there. Now go back into the patter song. See? It also follows patterns and themes. Have their own similar music. See how the music works? Get to the emotional core. Again, only through music can you do that and dance. Dialogue takes too long. And now comes another twist. Voila. This is the piece de resistance. Voila. That was not in the movie that made the big turning point for this whole story. This was the cornerstone of it all. You wonder, what is she doing here? What is she, there was the Pulitzer, was in the room here when this happened? Jackass. You know, Catherine's getting an earful. She's finding something she didn't know about Jack. Oh, no. And he was trying to feed the boys that you're starving to death. Shit. I did that too, and it still scares me. And I know it's coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, the shit's about to hit the fan. What's going on there? Oh, he got you with that. Just shut up. Shut up. I'm saying Brooklyn. Shut up. See, what's the difference? He thinks they're little kids, so they're not smart enough. You know, he takes it personally. Yeah. Yeah, how'd that turn out for you? How's it working for you? You hear that from the audience? There you go, Paula. Holy shit. Changes things, doesn't it? Makes the movie version look like a Disney film. Ah, wait a minute. It is a Disney film. Raise the stakes. Conflict. Oh, his biggest fear. Of course, this is from the film. Now this is backed with the film. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. And now we're back to the film, yeah. She's caught trying to rock at a hard place here. They know me, and know I don't care. My words, boy. By me, and everyone who offends. Get me my fridge. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's always fun to play a bad guy. Yeah, my biggest fear is fear of heights, and I had to get over really quick to do roles like this. Now we're transported to the basement. I don't hate people, but these two, not a big fan. That's gorgeous where they got that prop. This is from the movie. Now we get to meet the Brooklyn Boys. And a new song. Tommy Bracco, front and center. Scott Collins. And then it says I'm beach. Sure thing. Go ahead. I prefer Queens, but it's my favorite borough. And hey. I have a home in Harlem, which is a neighborhood. You hear that? There's the guitar again. Watching Queens. Nothing like cold pizza. Well, see the transformation. We're back in the theater. Yeah, see Medda. Different rally. They didn't do a production over here. They just did that in a movie because it's Anne Margaret. Didn't serve a purpose. It doesn't move the plot forward. Don't do it. That's the tradition that Rodgers and Hammerstein started with Oklahoma. By the way, guys, he's openly gay, the actor. He's got a husband who's been say it doesn't matter. We just finished Pride Month, and acting is acting. Incredible actor. Pape. I love it. See, he's realistic. This is what really happened, Paula. No, but of course they're mad. They don't see the whole picture. He does. Oh, in front of them all. We got misunderstanding. Another misunderstanding. Things get blown out of proportion. Now here's something new that's not from the original film. My love story. Now, I don't think I loved, he was good, but I loved about the other. I was much more younger. He was almost abusive, which is typical of Brooklyn. But it's kind of scared me. Whoever did the drawings was an amazing sketch artist. This to me is Alan Menken's masterpiece in this film, in this show. This is this brand new song. Without a woman, you don't have this. Now you have a story arc for Jack. You don't have a story arc. That's why the film bombed the box office. It's become a cult classic, but it bombed at first. That's because. That's why. Love and hate. Damn, it's about time, woman. I'd have done it a long time ago. Woo! Ow! Yeah, such good writing. Oh, you go, girl. Good for you. This is the millennials. Be the change in the world you want to see. What's keeping him, do you think, from falling in love with her? Fear. That's what gets us all in the end. Yeah, come on. See, from a director's standpoint, see, why do they keep staging him this in the corner? This is something you don't know, but we do it, and as directors, she's got to get him out of that corner. He's always putting himself in a corner because of fear. This is my life. Snuck upon me, Jack Kelly. I even saw it coming. I met my husband. Days. Bravo, Alan Menken. The same lyricist as the movie. There's the story arc. He found his Santa Fe. Just didn't meet the sister at the end, random out of nowhere. Fell in love with her. Look at that. I love that smile. Oh, that voice. Like butter. Oh, Blana, you're really behind. That's okay. You'll catch up. Not too far behind. Not that couple I met 3 minutes. Now the doubts. Typical man. I feel like this too. About my husband. Pretty scared of you. I still am. Come on. Pull him out. Pull him out. There we go. Got him out of the corner. Yes. Bravo. Alan Menken's masterpiece in this show. That's his memory. Ascend in the Clouds. Damn frickin' flies. The set designer was genius. Shut up. Yeah, so that really piss her off. Not in the movie. Let's tie it in. William Hearst was. We're now in almost to the point of the world will know. Yeah, yeah. No, we're ahead of you. Let's go ahead real quick and let's put on pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, keep going. And then once you get to, I'll give you time. I'll keep playing. Then when you get to Jack, when he starts to sing, it's about 1:50 when he starts to sing Once and For All. Let me know. Okay, and we can go again. This gives me kind of a chance to just stop for a moment. And, just to kind of give you that background. This is kind of a sum up of what we've experienced. And this is what I'm going to talk about in my series about musicals in more depth. But I just decided I could not. Independence Day was just everyone was doing Independence Day. It's a great movie, but I just didn't want to do it. This was based on a true story about this labor issue, about independence and our freedoms here in this country, what we're fighting about. That's what this day is about. And this was a perfect example because this really happened. This was real. Jack is real. It's just that he, in the real life situation, he and Pulitzer fought together against Hearst. Pulitzer, because Pulitzer wasn't dumb. He was the richest man in the world because he cared about his workers. He cared about them. He said, "You've got to pay them, or they're not, or circulation's not going to grow." And Hearst and all them, because Pulitzer grew up. He grew up poor and went up and inherited. He worked for his money. These guys inherited. They worked off the backs of other people. And so, Amazon and Microsoft. Elon Musk. Sorry. Get off my soapbox. But yeah, it's very pertinent today. So I thought this would be great. And a great introduction. And why I'm excited to share. That's part of this channel that's not been shared yet. I've talked about film, and a little bit of television. I'm going to do a little more television later on in the year and next year, going into some series, my favorite series, and all that, and not just news stories here and there, and posts on Facebook and Twitter and Threads and TikTok and blah, 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 blah. I'm mostly political on TikTok, but and try to be inspirational as well. And so this is what I'm going to start to do. I'm going to talk about theater and what other channels are not. Because musicals are my favorite genre. My second is horror, is film, but horror genres. And Shakespeare. Yeah, and that Kiss, great. Yeah, that song, that's Alan Menken's The lyrics are written by the same man that wrote the music for the lyrics for the film version, original film version. It's crux is everything. There's the story arc. She's his Santa Fe. That's what makes it. That's the reason why Paula Ketchup. That's why the film bombed at first. It's not that it's bad. The audiences didn't connect to it because Jack didn't have a story arc. There's no story arc. There's no central character. There needs to be a central viewpoint character, a character that you see the story through their eyes, and you can't through Jack's in the film because Christian Bale was miscast. He didn't want to do it. He was under contract. He didn't feel comfortable. He didn't want to play it. You could tell he was uncomfortable. He didn't want to play it. He knew he wasn't going to. He did the best he could, but he was totally miscast, and that's the producer's fault and the casting director's fault, not Christian Bale's. And so that's the reason why, and that's why the stage version has become so popular, and now people are following with the movie. They love the movie, but now they have this. The real true cult followers of Newsies of the show now have a show that actually is the show they wanted. If this had been on the big screen, might not say even with the cast it had, it would have been fine. But the problem, it always ends up being the writing, no matter how good your actors are, how good music is, everything. If you don't, they cannot make a bad script work. I can't keep telling you. That's true for theater, television, and film, all three. And so, Paula, let me know. Are you there, Paula? Don't go on. Just make sure you're at. Please communicate with me, Paula. Just type in if you're out there. If you're right at there. If you're right at there, he's ready to. You'll see he's looking at the audience with his eyes and say, "Getting ready to sing." Are you there? Let me know. So I'm going to start now because we're getting pretty close to 3 hours. I actually have an appointment here at 4, so I'm going to go ahead and start, Paula. Okay, we're going to finish without you. Thank you for all your patience in the chat as well as in the replay. And appreciate you, Paula. You're awesome. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, you're still far behind, Paula. Yeah, you keep pausing and when we hit play, you pause, you don't do it. That's okay. So we call the 11 o'clock number. This wraps up everything. What we've learned, what the characters have gone through. This is it. This is the epiphany for all the characters. This is it. We're done. We're going to win no matter what. So last night, the people of Emerald, of Munchkin Land, beat the Wicked Witch because they believed in themselves. An unknown, kind of a slightly corrupt character helps them believe in themselves. Your influence is great, no matter how much you think it's unimportant you think it is. You never know what your kind word, your encouragement will do. Wow. Right now we're at 151. They're singing Once and for All. Your timestamp's going to be different than ours because you don't have the opening. You didn't have that opening commercial. There's also something on here that you got behind the scenes. The cast, the ensemble, the tour are so excited to get to work with these original cast members. They're so excited. So the love here is so amazing. So now they're getting ready. They're done with the printing, and now they're getting ready to deliver. Go out and deliver the papers. The printer's just gone off, Paula. I know, but we did at the beginning, Paula, and so that put us about 2 to 3 minutes behind you. I just had it at the very beginning. It's what YouTube did and all, yeah. Movies Anywhere, Google Play Movies, all of them do that. Oh, this sends me chills. They had speakers under the chairs called butt kickers so that you could feel it. The set's coming forward, Paula. The newspapers have been. So that it's at the height, and now we're ready to go. We're finally going to end this thing, sucker, right now. Look at that emotion on their faces. Right there, the people in their seats felt that. It just knocked them out of their seats. Oh, bravo. Here we go. It's all or nothing. It's what we've been waiting for. Thank you, Paul. I'm sorry. No, everybody's missed this. Sorry. This is the finale. We get to basically what I was saying is in real life, what was said about, that your this was actually said between Pulitzer to Hearst supporting the real Jack in real life. Thanks, Paula, for letting me know. Here's Nunzio, the hairdresser. For a real butch straight man, he's sure worried about his clothing. Masculine bullshit. Bully. He was Franklin Roosevelt's cousin or uncle. I can't remember. Endlessly. Inside musical theater joke. We got to admit, yeah. We're singing. It's not believable. Get over it. It's a soft head. Man, you stuck a piece of coal up his ass, and a week you'd have a diamond. It's Ferris Bueller. So this speech actually took place between Jack Kelly and William Randolph Hearst. She thought, yeah, bravo. Stars with feet on the ground. Yep. Compromise we can all live with. See, compromise. He's trying to control things he can't control. Huh? Compromise. Oh, bravo. That wasn't in the movie. That's disgusting. You don't really spin. Now on stage, they have to point and look upwards because if they don't look down there, the balcony's going to see their heads. So it's anything you have to get used to when you're in theater. You have to cheat out. You can't just, yeah. This is different in the movie. Crutchie's not in the train in the coach. You recognize the cops, I think. Far away, you wouldn't know. You thought you had a cast of hundreds. Yeah, in the movie he said, make friends with the rats. See what you have in common. Tarantulas. Do you ever stop yelling? I loved playing him. You already do. Yeah. It's your Santa Fe, buddy. Take it. Don't be an idiot. She's right there in front of you. There you go. They're both this time were newly married. Only like less than a year, as I understand it. Yep, they reached a compromise. They did. Wish they could do that now. The choreography is actually really simple. Bravo. Ladies and gentlemen, Newsies. Now we have what we do in theater. We give back to the actors that have given us so much energy. The curtain call. So I hate when people walk out of it. It's rude. You're okay, Paula. We're almost to the end. Yeah. We're in the curtain call, so you're okay. We'll just keep going. And you enjoy it. These are what we call pirouettes. They are not easy. Damn. Yeah. My mind tells me how to do it. My lower half of my body won't cooperate with the upper part of my body. And I know people bigger than me did it in Billy Elliot, which is another one we'll watch down the road. But not without an ambulance standing by. That rubber mat is to protect their ankle shins. Um, Whoa! Full standing ovation before it. Even the curtain call. This happened almost every night, they said. There's the curtain call, starts now. Bill Bateman right there. He is actually one of the original. He was one of the original chorus members of the original Broadway production of Hello Dolly with Carol Channing. Yeah, Tommy. Ben Cook. Incredible. Ah, yes. Yay! Carol Lindsay. Ladies and gentlemen, man himself, Jeremy Jordan. Bravo. That was neat right here. As a tribute, the audience gives them a surprise. They throw newspapers back at them and thank them for the past 53 years of this experience, the end of this journey. They only had a week left in Texas and then it was over. There you go. What a journey. Jack Feldman. It's a very small stage. Didn't expect that, did you? Well, thank you guys. I want to thank you all for being here. Well, everybody that's probably behind, sorry about that. But we're okay. You're not too far in. I hope that you enjoyed those in the chat. I hope you enjoyed it, Paul. And those that are watching the replay, I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm very happy to have presented that to you. I'm looking forward to doing more. To kind of give you just a background real quick about our schedule for tomorrow. We only have one schedule. And this is tomorrow night, normal 6 to 8. We're going to do a moral tribute to Martin Mull, who you're probably most familiar with from Roseanne and all those different films that he just passed away recently. And we're going to do a different film, Clue, but it's just so expensive that I can't get a hold. It's not working. It's just not too expensive, and so it is available on Tubi. And so we're going to watch Michael Keaton, the classic comedy Mr. Mom, and Martin Mull is in that. It is a great role. It's a classic. It's an oldie, but we're going to watch that for tomorrow night. So as soon as I'll get that stream up as soon as I'm able to, and hope that you enjoy the rest of your 4th of July and then what you're going to be enjoying tonight. Anywhere, please be safe while you're out there watching fireworks or doing fireworks. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, Paul. It's amazing. And a lot of great memories for me. I have personal memories I really can't talk about here for the safety of my family. And all that. My personal involvement with this show, but I cannot talk about it. Will not. the protection and the safety of my privacy of my family is a number one priority. So I apologize ahead of time. I will not discuss anything of my personal life on a public stream anymore. I can't afford it. And but thank you guys so much for being here, and so much I appreciate you supporting me and all that. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, please leave a comment afterwards. All those sweet things help the channel and helps it tremendously. But thank you so much for being here. Until next time, this is Jason the Nice One. And please remember that you are enough. You are more than enough. It is amazing how enough you really are. And believe me, and please believe me when I say this, that you are of infinite worth. And this world needs you in it. And please don't let the foolishness out there steal your bliss. Until next time, this is Jason the Nice One once again. And we'll talk with you soon. Peace. Love you all.